Hello, everyone. My name is LaskXV2. I'm here commentating with SMMidi. Today, we have got quite a match on our hands. We have TheRealCBTV, the 13th seed, versus the 23rd seed, AskenNeddy. I know there's a big difference between the seeds, a 10 seed difference, but to be honest with you, their PBs are pretty darn close, and their averages have been pretty close as well. So I'm very excited to see what's in store for us today. This is losers round 2, I believe. How you feeling about this, Mitty?
Yeah, could be an interesting match. Yeah, CBTV went on a big run in the Wii Sports tournament, so yeah, we could see fireworks here. Neddy also, yeah, prolific Wii Series runner, so yeah, both very experienced at the games they've run before. So yeah, two very dedicated runners. So yeah, could go either way. But obviously CBTV entering as favorite. We'll see how it goes.
Yep. I couldn't agree more. As CBTV off to a not great start. Hopefully he can recover from this. This is kind of this might be bad, but he might be joking. He might be joking around. I don't know.
Yeah, might be a bit tricky to play with and a disconnected Wii remote. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
another game.
there we
Oh,
go. We are so
we
back.
might be back on board for this game. Hopefully, there was some problems with the winners round 2 of the remote disconnecting. So hopefully those have been resolved. But I think both runners have already gone to the main menu and they're about ready to start. If I can get, hang on, says
CBTV just
CBTV.
having some tech issues at the moment. We'll see how
Yeah,
that goes.
it is kind of scary when you're right before a match and your remote dies on you.
So while we wait, we do have some stats here. CBTV with a PB of 10.49, Neddy with 11.27. But the event average times, CBTV then 11.33, Neddy with a 12.01. So yeah, definitely within the reach where if RNG doesn't favour CBTV and favours Neddy a lot more, we could see games go either way. I like to think of sort of 30 to 60-second range makes it interesting. So yeah,
Mhm.
could be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. CBTV saying that while it's not on
Oh,
SRC just
1041 on
yet,
camera.
he's
Yeah.
gotten a 1041 today in a crazy spurt of runs. I think it was like 6 runs that were pretty near all sub 11s. So we might see a very good game from CBTV. But it's
Yeah,
a tournament; anything can happen. So I'm excited to
yeah.
see what goes on.
It is always a good sign to see so many consistent sub 11s. There's a lot of weight put onto PBs in speedrunning, but as far as the tournament goes, yeah, if you can be consistently sub 11ing, even with subpar RNG, then that's a great sign.
Yeah, I think we're about ready to go. Do you want to give the countdown first?
Yeah, sure, we'll go for it. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Maybe a bit of a delay. Never know.
Yeah, we'll wait for the streams to catch up. Hopefully, there's not too much. There we go. Pretty much nothing.
Very nice.
Nice shot.
I'm asking that he left-handed here. CBTV going for left rough strategy. He has been doing give up 2 recently, so all the new strategies, all the new routing stuff that's been introduced is right for the play for him. Very good win to have. So he doesn't need a club up. AskenNeddy overshoots that a bit, going for a humongous putt. Bounce off the pole
Nice
there.
approach.
A little too much in the juice department.
Great par.
CBTV already to a bit of a head start here, about 6 seconds, I would say. Doesn't get the direct bouncing, but no issue. Asken most likely going for... Oh, that's too close. Oh, no.
Nice approach.
Oh, already we're getting replays, man. Dang. I believe, though, he's going for give up 4, which a lot of runners do. It's very safe for the tournament. It's a good strategy. Because 4 is just ugly. There's a lot of wins that are just very hard to play on 4 because you need to club up, and that club up between 3 and 3.5 is not easy to get accurately. CBTV, strategic tree bounce right there. Wow. Quite a beautiful approach shot there as well. Chef's kiss. And the good birdie out of there. About 149 SpongeBob timing. As he does not give up 4. Will he be all right? He does look a little short. Oh, AskenNeddy with the miss. He's got an easy putt
Great par.
to get a par, and CBTV missing that putt. Maybe Asken can gain just a hair, just a smidge. Anything counts in this
CBTV
one.
giving up hole 2, Neddy now giving up hole 4. So yeah, there's now a bit of almost a whole difference between the two.
Yeah. I don't know. The thing about give up 4 is it's so safe. When you have, it's one of the hardest greens, honestly, in my opinion, in the game to go up against, just because of how hard it is to approach it. CBT, beautiful win. Absolutely amazing approach shot. This could be a Duncan. It's a little bit left to right here. A little more.
Yeah, it's a tricky putt, but yeah, it's a good approach. The good thing is it's a short couple of putts.
Yeah.
Neddy with a very curved left red line here.
Worked out for him really good, though. He was going to probably hit the rough if he had not gotten that coin flip red line. But good for him, man. Maybe some backspin? Very nice.
Nice approach.
CBTV having to deal with 6 now.
Great par.
A good approach shot from him there. Very solid play so far.
Great shot.
AskenNeddy, same hole. Just a little bit less than 1 hole difference. I think CB was a little bit behind, or maybe like 0.75 if we're being accurate.
Yeah, it's really, really close for the delay on this one.
Yep.
Just barely shy of the fairway. Although it was very weak wind, so I think was to be expected.
Yeah, good layup there. AskenNeddy having to go around there because that almost certainly would have been a replay.
Yeah.
You have a big shot that is a lot of distance to cover. More often than not, it will be a replay, so it's good to be cautious against that because those things are costly and you can't skip them. So,
now this is
interesting strategy here.
Yeah, work out too. Ooh, bunker, unfortunately. It's
he's gonna have to go 3 iron. Oh, yeah. With that, you just can't do much else because the tree's in the way, and you'd have to curve around that somehow.
Great birdie
Plus,
putt by CBTV though.
Yeah, that was a beautiful hole. I was looking kind of out of the peripheral of that one, and I was like, wow, he actually played that very nice. There's a lot of times where people have gotten replays on that specific pin, and he just managed to play it out very, very nice. Ooh, just barely missing that bunker there. Wow. Oh, very nice from Neddy.
Nice on.
Very, very nice.
Oh, CB with the fairway hit.
Great birdie.
It's very nice on this hole, on hole 9.
Yes. A little bit left to right here as he calculates that.
Just,
like a machine.
Yeah, brilliant. Birdie
Amazing.
hole 9 is exactly what you want to be seeing at this stage.
Yes, for sure. He definitely came out of that unscathed, and it's not common, honestly. That hole 9 is terrible, and the greens, well, if you look at them, even for a split second, like a GeoGuessr player, you'll see it's not good, dude. It's not good. He handled it very well. Yeah, AskenNeddy having to deal with that now. It's going to be a humongous left to right here.
13.5
not as much as I
meters.
thought
This
there.
is going to be tough. It's not a bad approach.
Yeah, that's all you can really do there.
Yeah.
A little bit too hard for CBTV, maybe. Yeah. Luckily that that hill behind the hole makes it funnel in very easily. So T-Hassy putt there, very nice. I think it's 0 wind? No, I'm tripping. 6. Okay. No backspin there. It looks like. How is his? Wow, he's got a very quick backspin swing there. I want to know how he does that because I always have to crank it backwards like I'm doing a real golf shot. Very nice from CBTV.
The crank backwards allowing for the stronger backspin, for those who aren't aware, which looks slow, but obviously gives you a lot more control over the ball.
For sure. When you go up to hole 14, I'll let you guys know when that is, but that hole, if you have a specific one, you really want that full backspin. So I gotta say, you do have to crank it crazy.
Nice shot.
Is that driver?
CB with a fringe putt here and missing.
Oh, AskenNeddy
going
also
over.
missing. Yeah, I would have done a spoon. That's probably the decision there.
Ooh,
It's
when
a
he makes
little
it
bit
onto the rough.
risky to do a driver because you have to get less than a full with that wind.
Yeah.
Or you'll do as we just saw, unfortunately.
Now where's CB here? CB is between the trees. This is going to be interesting. That's a great shot from there.
Wow.
That's
sublime. And I just noticed how far ahead he is, about 1.5 holes. So this is that's a pretty big lead. But
yeah, that's a
great
recovery on hole 14. And you really love to see those backups.
It is really something. CBTV has been playing out of his mind this classic.
Good putt by Neddy though, in fairness.
Chef kiss from Chef Neddy. Poor Chef Neddy. Well, maybe he would have done it too. But we can't hear him right now, so we'll ask him later, I guess. Very nice setup there. Going right through the trees. He'll probably need a 7-iron here. Interesting swing. Might go over the... Might.
Yeah, that's a long way past. No chance of a putter shot from there, I don't believe. Although I may be wrong. Ooh. Wow.
Nice approach.
He cooked that.
That's a good approach. One. It stops really quickly.
It did. They did a Hassy putt. That was beautiful. CBTV, very good hole 16, by the way. We kind of failed to mention that, but he did get through the trees very swiftly. And yeah, he did a great job overall. Playing 17, okay.
Ooh, okay. Getting some 17 practice in. Is it going to pay off?
This actually does look quite good. Pretty much a straight putt from here. A little bit right to left, it looks like. Going the other way. Okay, I was wrong. Sorry, that was completely straight.
Oh, I know. Successful putt on 17.
Very nice.
It's bold to play 17 in tournament, but to save time from it is
if he can
really
eagle,
great.
If he can eagle, y'all, it could be his first sub-11. So let's hope for the best here. We'd love to see our sub-11s.
Yeah, we know CBTV is more than capable.
It looks like a fairly good approach there. A little bit to the right. Oh,
could be some time to line this up as well.
Yes.
Probably not time to do a second shot. There it is.
Absolutely. What a beautiful run. That classic was out of this world. I'm pretty sure that was like a 5:02 or something. That was crazy.
Yeah, the confirmation of a 10:53 from CBTV with the comment "Get in." Yeah, good celebration. It's a pretty good time. Neddy deciding to forfeit that game.
Yeah, man, what a performance from CBTV. Great, as I said, classic back nine. Absolutely locking in there and getting his job done. Beautiful stuff. Could have saved the putt on 16, but it's 16, you know? Can't really do much about that. Very, very good. As we now can head to the main menu to reset our caches, where we could be underway for game 2. I'm excited. There could be some upset, maybe? Or maybe CBTV's gonna wipe the floor again. I don't know. That was quite a performance.
Well, I've just read in the tournament chat, Neddy reportedly reading the whole 17 win as the 16 win, which would completely change the game if you were using the win tracker and you read the wrong win. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, for sure. I could see how that could be confusing. There's so many different like boxes, and they're all the same box, so that's completely understandable. And when you're in a frantic setting and you just can't like afford to mess up as much, it's just like you gotta do what you gotta do. I totally get that. That was a good effort. I will say there were some very, very good approaches from Unity. The CBTV just too freaking good. That was a just very consistent play from CBTV. It's almost like he was getting sub 11s out the wazoo earlier in this same exact VC that we are in right now. CBTV deliberating on which holes to choose. He does not go for the holes, 90,000 holes. He does go for the 18 holes.
Winning the rock, paper, scissors. Good decision.
Oh, wait. Oh. The rock, paper, scissors has been won. As both runners seem to be ready. CBTV throwing paper. AskenNeddy also throwing paper. They're ready. Okay, I'll give the countdown from 6. If Neddy can confirm. Oh, he's ready. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Go. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Why did I say 0? Okay, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they thought I would go at 1.
Oh, there we go.
My bad. Oh, that's gotta mess you up. That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully he bounces back from that. That can definitely shake people up. It's shaking up mine. It's shaking up a lot of people. But
so a few seconds later, I think CBTV had a false start while we were doing the countdown. But yeah, there was a restart after the timer started, so we will go from that one.
All right.
And oh, Ned, you're almost making that putt there, just a bit too much.
Yeah, it was a good idea, but you just cooked it. Absolutely.
I think the good news is that it was pretty much dead center in the hole, so it didn't go too far over.
Yeah, when it's in the dead center of the hole like that, it requires the most kinetic energy to get out of the hole.
I will clarify for the chat that the secondary start will count for CBTV. We will look back on the run. Do remember the stream delay, so the likelihood is that CBTV accidentally pressed restart before we even did the countdown. I would suggest, based on the first game. So we can safely go from the second one.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's very fair.
Yeah, we try and have measures in place for things like this, but you never you never truly know with how much stream delay and stuff there can be.
Yeah, he was saying in the tournament chat, F word, F word. So I do think that was accidental, but he tried to, you know, just move on. Anyway, AskenNeddy, unfortunate lip out from the right side, I believe. Oh, goodness me. CBTV doing some dancing before that shot. It was pretty good. A little bit left to right with that putt, but I think it would be okay without the replay. Yeah, that looks fine. Again, ooh, a little... Yeah. I was going to say, you should have cooked that a little more. But I think he was trying to read the slope without adjusting.
Seems to be a little bit closer between the two of them this time.
Yeah, AskenNeddy played more solid. He knows he's up against a tyrant. Not tyrant. A demolisher, I guess.
A Titan.
So Titan. Yeah.
That's the word.
Perfect. That is the word. Tyrant is not the word. Again, a very good layup from CBTV, but yeah, the Titan. CBTV.
Oh, what a putt.
Showing what he is. Tyrant, that was so mean. I'm so sorry, CBTV, if you're hearing that. I think he's muted us, thank goodness, but he'll probably watch it back. So, in advance, I apologize. Ooh, AskenNeddy. Damn. Unfortunate.
Good par.
Going for the full hook here. And some backspin.
Looks like it was a
jab.
decent move.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's pretty much straight from here. A little right to left. He secures it very nicely. Man, that was a good hole 6. I think it's really hard to hook it and backspin at the same time. I personally think it's very inconsistent. So that was a good move from CBTV. Unfortunately, hitting the tree there. Oh, no. Yeah. When the camera doesn't zoom in automatically, that's when you know it hits the tree. That was unfortunate. But he's going to try again with no curve. Try to line it up a little bit more.
Eddie missing the part. Unfortunately, not going to capitalize on that little bit of time or CBTV got.
Has a very good look from here. Probably going to backspin this. Yeah. With that club, backspin is a little too much. You have to like very much minimize the amount of backspin that you have on it because it will roll back and waste about a second. If you're going like, you know, sub 10-20, it's important. But yeah, just a little bit of an optimization that could be done there.
Very interesting hole from Neddy, actually going in the fairway at the start of the hole and doing a massive red line to make it onto the green.
Yeah, that was
Great par.
he did a hop, skip, and a jump there. CBTV in the hole 9, maybe pretty good wind here. Should be fairway. And he does have a left pin.
That's it.
He just needs to do a little bit of a slice, perhaps. Or not. It's okay. That was perfect. He's low key the doctorate here. I'm maybe I should give him the degree at this point. Wow, that was some play. I was like,
calling the real PhD the way he sinks these putts right now.
I know. It's so consistent, dude. It's crazy. He is bizarre with it. Probably like, what was that resort? Maybe a...
Oh, this red line from Neddy.
Yeah, he got the macaroni RNG. That's unfortunate. Very strange spot. He could do driver, but not electing to do that. Probably a good call. Oh my gosh!
Chip
oh my gosh!
Wow. What a
That
chip
caught me
from there.
so off guard.
You will never see that ever happen again in that set of circumstances.
Wow, that was
To
beautiful.
get such a heavy red line,
Solid shot.
the way you're already curved, and then to chip it in after that is incredible.
In the rough too. That was
Yeah.
crazy, man.
That's a wild chipping.
Wow. And he's got 0 wind on 10 too, so he could be looking at a ghost tee, but he doesn't
That's it.
elect to do that because I guess he was fine with that other chip and doesn't. Oh, actually cooks that one. Wow. He was like, that was unfair. I need to give this one up.
Par.
Very nice slate from CBTV. Very good with right strat. Left strat being the little dot that AskenNeddy went for in the first game. But yeah, just CBTV just knowing very well how to play this game.
On the green.
So he gets on to hole 13. This one could be tricky.
Good
There's a
birdie.
full there. I don't know if that's the play, but it was a quick stop. A little bit right to left here. He does adjust that way. Just a little too much smoke.
Nice shot.
AskenNeddy, good win for left strap. And yeah, he might need a 3-wood here. 3 iron, just not going to cut it. He goes for it anyway. Let's hope that it reaches the green, but again, y'all, it probably wouldn't. Yep. Just narrowly avoiding that bunker there. Wow. Going for the wedge. That's smart. Pretty good approach shot there.
Nice
CBTV, a very good lineup for Eagle here. Does it amazing backspin. Wow.
Great birdie.
He's
Yeah,
putting
you
on
can't
his
look
player
much better
juice
than that.
there. No. Absolutely amazing. 14 is not easy in a tournament setting. I have to say, like, his genes are very well on him. It's
That's it.
it's something else, and he's doing this water thing in the jiggy. So that's good. Maybe should have clubbed up there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That wind is a little bit
Great par.
awkward. Ooh, he
Oh,
almost
no,
gets it, but that's
CB.
a replay.
That is
Woo.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Way
it's like,
too
Netty,
close.
you can't be
If
the
that
only
was a
one who gets a
chip
chip in.
Yeah, if it was a chip in, it would have still been pretty good, but oh no.
Oh no!
See,
That's the
when it's that
worst.
close to the hole, it's the difference between the control on not picking up an input and that happening is so slim
That's it.
that you
It
can
really,
understand
really
it, but it
is.
is unfortunate.
Terrible win for CB. Absolutely makes it. That is the best. That is the best thing you can do. That was absolutely insane. What a shot. You can do this without replay, but you need to adjust a little bit more and cook it. And then it has to do a misalignment shot. So actually, this is probably the play. I could be wrong about that. A golf scientist who is in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe, yeah, the only way you'd be able to get a non-replay is to cook that one and kind of go kind of straight, and then hit off the side of the pole to get a misalignment, which loses all the speed. Anyway, a little bit of a tangent there. AskenNeddy trying to do that, but just a little unsuccessful.
Yeah, Neddy almost making that putt. We've seen some promising stuff from Neddy here, but I think the key thing is that there's just been a few too many red line hit and hope kind of things, and at this stage, while it can work sometimes, there's just that chance that it doesn't always work, and out of bounds there as well.
Yeah, this definitely feels like the type of match that's been decided by experience, and CBTV has just been absolutely running recently. What a good approach on 18. See, that's just the way to cap it off. That was
Yeah,
amazing. Oh,
CB
never mind.
Oh my goodness.
I heard him. I think I heard him in the back there. That's a fair reaction. It's a fair reaction. He still gets a 1057 as self-reported by CBTV. Wow.
TB getting 2 sub-11s in one match. Brilliant
Remember what I
sign.
said.
Yeah.
Remember what I said. If somebody gets a sub 11,
On the green.
I'll be happy, and I am very happy with that performance. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's 2 for 2.
So cool. Yeah.
Decent time from Neddy as well. Around 11:30.
2 for 2.
Going into hole 18.
That's a
Nice shot.
bowling strike line when you get a double. The guy says, Josh Millman, I believe it is, says 2 for 2. Oh, in the rough there. He's gonna play this one out. I like the decision. You can see
We'll see what Neddy can do on this last one. We know it's losers bracket, so this is his last hurrah. We'll see what he does. Is he going to go for a chip? Going to go for a long
final
putt?
hurrah moment. And
It doesn't
not
make
bang.
it. Unfortunate.
Bang in single quote T.
Great birdie.
Good, very decent 18 for Neddy. That is just around his average, so not bad at all. But CBTV again. But dang, just absolutely crushing it. Whew! Good job. That did happen on 9. Wow. I mean, that was a crazy 9 from AskenNeddy. He's commenting about it in the tournament chat right now. We are closing in on the end of the stream, but first of all, we're going to do some little interviews if the runner's all right with it.
GG's, Ned.
Hello, Mr. CBTV. Very, very good play. I was honestly that was very satisfying to watch. That was awesome. Especially the 14s, I'll say, dang. And that last 18, although you missed that putt.
That first game was
doesn't
just
matter.
so bad. I don't even have anything to say about that. I only finished out the second game because it wasn't the first one.
Oh shit!
He has ...
Right.
But,
you say again?
Highlights, I guess 9. Even though in reality it's just bad. Even though in reality you don't want chip-ins in this game.
To be fair, with the flag, it probably was a quicker replay. So
Probably.
why is
Yeah.
the thing still on?
Yeah,
There we go.
Chip
Dude,
was
I-
from pretty far away, so yeah, it ended up working out okay, despite the replay.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe Neddy should go for driver there and go through the bunker, but I was like, oh, he's doing that. Maybe that will be okay. And then he gets a chip.
Yeah. Had it
That was
had it as a
awesome.
double flag in it. Yeah.
But that had
Overall,
made
I'm
it in the
very-
rough.
Yeah.
You
Overall,
got the
rough
macaroni.
shot.
Overall, I'm
It was
very, very
stunning.
happy with that display. Two
Yeah.
sub 11s. I could have barely dreamed of that. I mean, it should have been. I probably could have PB'd on camera there, but obviously 15 happened, and you saw.
Yeah, I started
You saw
getting
the
lucky,
disaster
especially
with
with the wind
15.
as well. Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
only
the
one
win-
hole went bad for you.
That was no, 13 was pretty bad as well.
Oh, yeah,
7.
13.
Actually, I
But
had 4
only
mistakes
one
actually in
time.
there. I had 4 mistakes.
Yeah. But still, sub 11, very, very good, solid play. And AskenNeddy
Yeah.
playing around his PB average time. So, honestly, a very good match in terms of skill. I appreciate you both playing your hearts out tonight. And yeah, good stuff.
I'm playing my best at 1 AM. Fucking weird game.
Oh yeah.
I was very reluctant to play at this point, considering it is. I really want to sleep.
Yeah, this game is very much a midnight game. I don't know why, but it hits hard after midnight, kind of like
Yeah.
McDonald's. So,
I mean,
Yeah.
Neddy, you're an Aussie, aren't you?
Yeah. It's currently 11
Yeah.
for
So a
me.
Brit playing an
Do
Aussie
not
just
play
is
at
not
11
really
AM.
going to be.
Do not play at 11 AM. That's the worst thing you can do, as we have discovered today.
Well,
You must play at 1 AM instead.
I guess.
It is simply
yeah.
awful.
I mean, 1 AM guarantees 2 sub 11s.
Man, I guess I'm have a way to schedule my next match. I guess. Dang.
It must be played at 1 a.m.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
who
the
am I
only
playing
time I
next?
can do it. Who are you playing next? We'll, check
That's a
that
good
right out.
question. I will check. So,
Are you on the bottom half? You might be on the bottom half, right?
so
Yeah, 'cause I
CBTV
lost
will
the
next be
MIDI.
playing Seed
Not MIDI.
16, Seed 18, Jay and
Mine.
Bolts.
Oh, GM,
Bolts.
okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
So I'm out of a joint 17 range, so this would be 13 range now. If I beat him, hopefully I can get past him and get above my seeding placement again. But to keep it in sub 11s, I'll be happy.
Yeah. That was
Just
Nope. Go on.
also
Sorry.
MIDI, I did get one replay
Oh,
on game 2. Yeah, remember 15.
I could tell by that replay on 2 that I got that run was just not going to be good.
yeah, I will check that. I will verify the replays after.
Yeah, I got a replay on 15 because that led to that disaster.
Yes, I remember now.
Because
Yeah.
I got left on 0.1.
Yeah.
I think I
And
got
then ended up overputting
2 replays.
because I couldn't hit the ball. And then it ended up overputting and ended up going over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was-
That was
Yeah,
quite
it's a
something.
classic,
There's
because
always going to be
you don't
something
want
like that, though.
you don't want to be there for like 10 seconds with the remote not detecting an input, but also
Yeah.
going
Because-
for it. It unfortunately leads to it going over sometimes. It's really
Yeah,
awkward.
you can't.
There were also
you
a
can't
lot of
really hit it.
overputs as well.
Yeah.
In my run.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, CBTV and I were both struggling with our putts when we lost in winner's bracket, so, like, it happens, man. It's just in the tournament.
Yeah. Oh, you saw my
Sometimes it just doesn't
struggle.
work. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Seriously, my
still...
putting against mine was some of the worst putting I've ever done in my life. And I still ended up with 11 1x's.
That's kind of the bittersweet thing about this tournament is that you'll see people at their absolute best and you'll see them at their absolute worst. And we've seen you at your best tonight. It was truly something.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think, and I think tonight, we're going to cap it off with a thanks to everyone, Dqwavious, for restreaming and facilitating the display for everybody, and then SMMidi for commentating with me, as well as the runners. Give a big shout out to CBTV and Neddy for coming out tonight. Very good match. Thank you, everyone.
See you later.
Out of the tournament, time to retreat to OG.
What will you be doing in OG?
I'm thinking about actually finishing an all-superstar run for 3-year anniversary.
All superstar in OG?
Yeah,
Yikes.
I've done each sport individually. I tried doing a run back in December, but of all of them, but my remote had issues near the end of goal.
Oh, man.
And so
That's
moved
what
it back
Gloff
to
can
here.
do here.
Yeah. Gloff and OG cannot be pretty sometimes with for me, like, if I'm doing DS, sometimes, like, at the end of the stream, my remote will just not do what it's
Near the end
told
of,
at all.
like, by the time you get to 1800, you need to get -4s in order to gain like 40 points. So
We will be heading off for the raid very soon. Raid is going to time us out, but thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you very
Bye.
much. Bye-bye.
GG's.